back upon the valley, my girl, and recall where you are from. For you were born in the farmhouse here, but your forebears all called home. But your forebears all called home. For 1,000 years we fought this vale, now all that toil in vain. As algae replace our fields of green, they're never to be seen again. They're never to be seen again. From Atlantis new we must leave, may our fears be kept at bay. Will come the water, come flood this vale, wash the stain of our tears away. Wash the stain of our tears away. No cobwebs litter our old homes, there's no strange folk in our quarters, and no man stole from us these lands, just the coming of the waters, but the coming of the waters. From Atlantis new we must leave, may our fears be kept at bay. Will come the water, come flood this vale, wash the stains of our tears away. Wash the stain of our tears away. Now underneath that mirrored sheen, both carp and trout are host to the ringing steps on the cobbled stones of Rutland Water's ghosts. These Rutland Water ghosts. From Atlantis new we must leave, may our fears be kept at bay. Will come the water, come flood this vale, wash the stain of our tears away. Wash this stain of our tears away. Oh, look back upon the valley, my girl, and recall where you are from. Thank you very much. This is a story I read about, I suppose it's a fable about rooks and rabbits, and it feels apt at the moment when there's so much division. The rooks and the rabbits live in a mutually beneficial lifestyle within their environment, and their petty squabbles between themselves overcome the common good, and they end up fighting with each other rather than against their common enemy, who's in this case is the farmer. This is called Rooks Above and Rabbits Below, and if anybody wants to risk Mark throwing them out, oh, there's a dog. You can sing along in the chorus if you should wish. It goes rooks above, rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below, rooks above, it's the way it's always been. I will get them in the wrong order and I've got it written down in front of me. So. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Anybody willing to give that a try? Here young leveret sat at the mess that Rook has made. Soiled the very grass I'd covered, I put up beneath their shade. Rook's leavings on the ground, well it benefits us, my son. They cause the finest grass to grow, they warn us of the farmer's gun. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Look down there at the rabbits as they scurry and they scrape, digging in the grubby dirt all day. I put up with a mess they make. Well, the rabbits dig their warrens and unearth the tastiest grubs. We eat to our heart's content, put up with a little hubbub. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Young rabbits, they lit a fire at the base of the tree. The angry crows came and blew the smoke, fanning the roaring flames. They fought each other hard as the fiery branches fell, crushed beneath that burning tree for the hate, the fate befell. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. Rooks above and the rabbits below, it's the way it's always been. Rabbits below and the rooks above, it's the way it's always been. This is called Renee You Are Beautiful. Renee, you are beautiful, with your hair tied up, laughing in your uniform. The Merlin engines pass full bore. Renee does a bit for the king, for the country, working in the naffy hut, serving mugs of tea. Renee, you are beautiful. Picture her later life, so happy and carefree, venturing across the world, all the places she would see. Picture her cousin's wedding, in her bridesmaid's dress, as Walter married Thelma, happy union to bless. Renee, you are beautiful, with your hair tied up, laughing in your uniform. The Merlin engines pass full bore, lazily lifting lumbering loads into inky skies. Renee counts them out one by one as they come rushing by. Renee, you are beautiful, and I can see her sweetheart, the fine husband he would be, sitting with their great-grandchildren, telling tales of where they've been. Renee, you are beautiful, your hair tied up, you're laughing in your uniform. Merlin engines pass full bore. Renee does a bit for her king, for the country, Constance 42, Alice 31, Joan 28, Minnie 26, Francis 20, and Maud just 16. We only 22 years old in the May of 41. She wouldn't see another day, not after that night was done. Renee You Are Beautiful. Renee does bed for the king, for the country, working in the Naffy hut, serving mugs and tea. That night the tea hut shakes to a different roar. There's bombs from the village church all the way to the Naffy fort. Renee You Are Beautiful. Thank you very much. In Louth at the Riverhead Theatre in October will be the final of the Writer's Song for Lincolnshire competition. I have submitted an entry. If it gets through to the final, I will be there, but it's always worth going along and supporting local musicians and hearing what they've been writing during the year about the county. This song was my entry a couple of years ago, I think. I didn't win, but I'm not bitter about it. But at worst, this is the, or at the very worst, this is the 10th best song written about Lincolnshire 2 years ago. Cheap and lame, to lawful sold, Kitty vowed to cure all woes. We headed west, walking all the way through the cold harsh frosts. Headlights crossed and Kitty led the bay. Walk on, a stroll will cure all ills. Walk on from healing over England's highest hills. Walk on to the Irish Sea. Walk on and run an Aintree. Walk on. Out and 3 days back over the breathless land, over lane and track, the whole isle spanned. On our return the bells will ring for cure-all's reign, from the national to healing, walking back again. Stroll cure all ills. Walk on from healing over England's highest hills. Walk on to the Irish Sea. Walk on and run an Aintree. Walk on. And the bitter skies 3 days went by, them to reach Aintree. The bookies took any bet, so rough looked he. The big day dawned and every man coming to watch him stride. Louth became the first to train, to own and to ride. Stroll cure all ills. Walk on from healing over England's highest hills. my beloved Benjamin. Your letters sweet as the singing wren. You're my prince among gentlemen. I yearn to hear from you again. I yearn to hear from you again. Secrets kept between us three. Dreams of when we all are free. Free to love beyond mystery. I yearn to hear from Henry, from your dearest Henry. Cancel love in its prime, unwilling to give to us the time. Never a chance for us to find. Oh, when did love become a crime? When did love become a crime? Love is love, no matter what. Love is love, no ifs, no buts. And even when the way is shut, love remains love no matter what. Love remains love no matter what. William and John, both 35. Benjamin, only 1 year more. With love alive in their eyes. All hanged in Lincoln in 23. All hanged in Lincoln in 23. For the crime of love they could not be. For the crime of love they could not be. Very much. Reap what you sow, so you put in the effort. Do the best that you can till you know better. Without a struggle, you see no new growth. So you toil away, put life in the earth. And the first step to start, the rest bound to follow. Once you let nurture, and it reaches up high. She saw in her heart a field there and follow. 1,000 bright tulips now stretch to the sky. Change your mind, fear no longer serves you. You planted the knowledge and you helped it to grow. However slowly you seem to be growing, you're not standing still. You know where you're headed, and the first step to start the rest bound to follow. One tulip nudge, and it reaches up high. She saw in her heart, feel there and follow. 1,000 bright tulips now stretched to the sky. Yourself to think, those thoughts turn to action. Gaze at your fields, the first days of spring. Cold brown earth, now a riot of colour. Tulips abloom, red, purple and gold. And the first step to start, the rest bound to follow. One tulip nudge, and it reaches up high. She saw in her heart, there and follow. 1,000 bright tulips now stretched to the sky. The first step to start, the rest bound to follow. One tulip nudge, and it reaches up high. She saw in her heart, the field bare and follow. 1,000 bright tulips now stretched to the sky. And this next song is about magpies, and I'm sure you'll all be aware of a rhyme about magpies, but originally there were many different versions and they were all known regionally, and a TV show in the 70s had one version at the start, and that seems to have taken over now. And this song is about all the different versions of the magpie rhyme that used to exist. Very good. I think there might be 5 different versions in this song. It's called Two for Mirth. Sorrow and joy is two, it's one of my palmies to you. Pushing out the other rhymes, more like a crown cuckoos do. Secret was never told. Who found out what 7 holds? Sorrow and joy is two, it's one of my palmies to you. Once a wish, twice a kiss, thrice a letter, fourth is something better. 6 a kiss, 7 not to miss. Once a wish and twice a kiss. Sorrow and joy is two, it's one of my palmies to you. Pushing out the other rhymes, more like a crown cuckoos do. And if the secret was never told, who found out what 7 holds? Sorrow and joy is two, it's one of my palmies to you. One is sorrow, 2 is mirth, 3 a funeral, and the 4th's a birth. 5 for a sickening, 6 a christening, 7 dance to see the lady going to France. Sorrow and joy is two, it's one of my palmies to you. Pushing out the other rhymes, more like a crown cuckoos do. And if the secret was never told, who found out what 7 holds? Sorrow and joy is its own self. Sorrow and joy is too, is what a magpie means to you. Pushing out the other rhymes, while I can cry the cookies do. And if a secret was never told, who found out seven holds? Sorrow and joy is too, is what a magpie means to you. But none of these rhymes has a clue, they're not the ones that magpies knew. But none of these rhymes has a clue, they're not the ones the magpies knew. Thank you very much. Oh, squeeze one more in.
Go for it. Thank you.
I wrote this song about, well, let me put it this another way. I played this song, I did a podcast interview, and they asked, oh, did you want to play one of your songs? And I said, yes, so I played this. The woman who had been interviewing me was crying when I was playing this song, and she came to me afterwards and said, that was beautiful, but were you singing about pork? Yes, yes I was. This is what I like to think of it as my love song, dedicated to stuffed chine. One of my favourite local delicacies. And the other delicacy mentioned in this song is samphire, which used to grow all over the salt marshes, and the salt marsh habitat has been severely in decline, and there's a project with Orsted and the Wilder Humber team who are building we went to visit the other day, they are building a salt marsh nursery, and they're going to be growing salt marsh grass, and they're going to have a seed bank there for salt marsh species. It's all very exciting. That's over at Saltfleetby, and that's going to be worth going to see when they're up and running. And so this is Samphire and The Chine. Ooze and Haven, Welland and the Nan, meet the wash to flood the sea, where we search for the tender stems. Near the sea it will be. A flush of plover fill the air over the salt marsh, and after the tide go wading out with the birds. Around the marsh grass we pry for the samphire and the chine, pork, parsley, pink and green. Delicacy both saintly and divine, toast of the land and sea. The Baston swine with their curled coats roam the marshes, they call it home. Across the expanse so remote, fat and hardy they're known. For the samphire and the chine, pork, parsley, pink and green. A delicacy both saintly and divine, toast of the land and sea. Oh, over the scalp and out to Freestone shore. In that wild and creeping time, where the eel and the shad had been before, fairest bounty of the Shire. For the Samphire and The Chine, pork, parsley, pink and green, a delicacy both saintly and divine, toast of the land and sea. For the Samphire and The Chine, pork, parsley, pink and green, a delicacy both saintly and divine, toast of the land and sea. Thank you very much. As I mentioned, the new album, Welcome to the Half Moon Hotel, is available for sale.
Right.
And thank you very much, Mark, for having me in your window.
One more time, please. That's